Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to day 9, I think, of kind of training like a pro, half-heartedly sort of. I feel like I swam this morning and didn't do an intro clip. I feel like I talked about my swim, but didn't do this little bit. So let's cut to me talking about swimming now. Okay, so last week I swam 4 days on the trot and I was absolutely tired out. So this week I'm going to try and stagger it a little bit. So I'm swimming the first 2 days, then a day off, then swim, then 2 days off, then swim, I think. But anyway, today's swim, actually, brilliant. In the grand scheme of things, not brilliant, but for today, that's absolutely mint. Low warm-up, 5 times 100 metre efforts, which I did last week, and none of them were below 150 last week. This week I did 149, 147, 145, 143, 141. Come on. Yeah, I just picked it up throughout and just felt good. It feels good to, I think I got to the point last week where my arms were quite fatigued, so then hitting the pool fresh today made a big difference. Every week will not be like that. I will not make significant gains like that every week, and I think I've put this down to just gaining a little bit of fitness, but it's just got to take the small wins, haven't you? You've got to be the positive when you can. So yeah, dead sure for that. Time to get home from breakfast. There you go, do you enjoy that? Obviously I'm not swimming anymore. Richard and I are out for a ride this morning. Morning, Richard?
Good mate, I'm good.
Out on the Festive 500 hunt, aren't you?
Yes.
Ticking them off nicely?
Yeah, 330 kilometres in.
Cool, so we're going to do 170 today and finish it off.
Easy.
And Richard's not even cheating, he's not even riding indoors. Oh, he's indoors riding and cheating? Oh, sorry. Right. So yeah, it is, what's the temperature today? Feels like -3.
-3, yeah.
But it isn't actually icy on the road, is it?
No, it's nice.
No. So Richard started riding in March this year, and I've just noticed you've already got your second bike.
Yeah.
So this is what, a winter hack now, is it?
Yeah, it's at least 8 kilogram heavier than my Canyon. So
Excellent.
We'll see how that goes.
That's good to hear. Well, don't forget you also need a fast Friday bike next year and a new summer bike, etc.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's get some bike riding. Right, so thanks to the lovely tier system, hope wherever you guys and girls are that the tier system isn't too terrible for you. We've just DIY'd a cafe stop, haven't we, which has involved eating a snack bar and some malt loaf in a car park. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, lovely.
It was my treat as well.
29 miles in.
Oh, smashing. So what, we got 20 left-ish?
Something like that, yeah.
We're not doing 170k today. I might have said that at the beginning and not everybody knows if I'm joking or not, but just, yeah, exactly. Alright, talk us through your ensemble then. You were telling me about your new overstocks.
I don't really know, to be fair. They're a bit controversial.
I thought white was a bit brave.
Yeah, well, white, not sure. They're okay, I suppose. Look all tights, class. Look all top, class. Look all gloves.
Excellent. Sponsored by. Well, I'm only going to be seeing the back of that for the next hour or so. Good afternoon. Ride done and dusted. We've already done this clip, Liz, haven't we? But I didn't press the button to record. So you're absolutely happy to do it again?
I'm not sure I want to do it again.
Good afternoon, Elizabeth. Good to see you on the bike. How much riding had you done before I got home?
45 seconds.
What, almost as if you thought, oh man, Daniel's home, I better get on the bike.
I was tracking you on the Wahoo Live tracker. I ran out here quick as you got in.
Because you get shouted at if not. We can't joke about that because people will think that I actually force you on the bike. That is not the case. As you can tell, Liz rolls her sleeves up and she means business. So, what is the session today, Liz?
An aerobic mash-up today.
Ooh, mash up. So,
pretty easy session with a lot of just zone 2.
Yeah.
And a few bits of like tempo, is it?
Yes, excellent words, well done. Yeah, so tempo and zone 2 is aerobic, so you've got some zone 2 blocks and then some tempo blocks, some like hard tempo, some easier tempo, but just a good mash-up of different efforts that aren't too hard, just to get your legs turning and get that vegan pastry wreath worked out of you, hey? Yeah? Anyway, have a good session. And, foot. Liz, I can also smell in the kitchen. What can I smell in the kitchen?
Nothing.
I can definitely smell something. What is it?
It is banana, fruit and nut banana loaf to take with us into Derbyshire tomorrow.
Can I have some today?
Maybe. Don't
Yes.
cut it before I get there.
Okay, so anyway, that's Liz's session. My ride, I'll leave the stats on screen for you now, but in case I forget to do that, 3 hours and 7 minutes, just under 52 miles, average 16.5 miles an hour, normalised power 237 watts, well, so average heart rate 3,000 feet of climbing, average heart rate 121 beats a minute, real nice ride. Average temperature 0,
Yeah.
lowest temperature -1. What?
You haven't noticed something.
What haven't I noticed? What, in the house or
Come
here?
on, don't be thick.
On your bike? I don't know.
I'm not telling you.
No, hang on, what? Oh, you got your new socks on! Yes!
Sock game on point.
Sock game on point. Now, Liz's ankles are currently thrashing around. I'll try and catch what's on the back of them. Now, I probably can't read one of...
You've pressed somewhere.
No, I haven't.
Someone's popped up on here, that's what it's going.
Oh. You probably can't read what's on Liz's ankles, but I probably can't say the second one. It says Strava, and then something that rhymes with
Banker.
Banker, yes. On the back of Liz's leg. So Liz, I don't think that's really appropriate for you, but I thought they were quite funny for Christmas.
Yeah.
Good girl, good work. Anyway, this is a good ankle actually. Have a good session. I'm going to go for a shower and get some lunch, and then we'll talk about today's topic or story of the day. Do you know what it is, Liz, today?
No.
Neither do I. Let's work it out. So I thought for today's little brief chat, I would cover a question that I get quite frequently. It's like, where are you based? Where have you lived in the past? And so on. Since I've been doing this vlog, I've lived in 3 houses in 3 different locations, and I've never really fully explained like where that was or why, etc. I'm not going to go into the why too much detail, but I think it's interesting. I always want to hear from you guys. Where are you from, and where have you lived like in the past? Like, have you travelled hundreds of miles to relocate overseas and so on? I haven't travelled a huge amount of distance, I don't think, but to some people it is quite wild. I don't know. So I grew up in Mansfield in Nottinghamshire, and then Liz grew up in Hucknall in Nottinghamshire, and then I lived there till I was 18, and then I lived near Newark in Nottinghamshire for 3 or 4 years, and then Liz, and I'm looking at Liz to correct me with dates and locations. She's going to jump on me, but she's in a Christmas onesie, so she's not going to feature on today's video. Then when we were 22 in 2013...
I was 23, I think.
No, because I'm older than you, so I'd be 23 as well.
We moved...
Anyway, we can't get into detail too much.
We moved in 2015.
Oh, 2015, we moved to, I'm so bad at this. 2015, we moved to Norfolk, a little village called Methwold, which was really, really nice. It's very different to where we lived in the past. We hadn't actually lived together before that point, had we? So that was our first house together. We moved into a house initially for 6 or 7 months that we rented. Then we bought somewhere in the same village, so didn't actually move very far at all, just 5 or 6 doors down the street, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which made moving day quite interesting because we were just carrying wardrobes up the street and stuff. But anyway, and then after there, we lived there for 4 years or so. We used parents' houses as a bit of a stepping stone, didn't we? So we could do what we were doing with properties a bit easier and stress-free in theory. Then COVID hit, and 2 or 3 months at our parents' in Newark turned into 18 months, was it? Yeah, so 18 months or so. I mean, that wasn't planned, but, you know, thank you to family for having us. And then now we live in a village called Pinxton in Derbyshire. So we've gone like Mansfield, Norfolk, a couple of places in Mansfield, Norfolk, up to Derbyshire. I don't know about Liz. I'm not planning on moving anywhere else anytime soon. How about you?
I don't think I'd be able to cope if I had to move anywhere anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm still getting over getting to this place.
Yeah, so we have been in many places, but we've never really been anywhere where we've had like a running or triathlon club on the doorstep. Other than this house, this is the only place we've had where we've got a cycling club a couple of miles away and a running club a couple of miles away. Obviously, COVID is like kiboshed a lot of those plans, but if and when that blows over, and a swimming pool, we're hoping that's going to be really, really good for us, aren't we? We've got hills really close to us. We like where we are. House prices aren't ludicrous. But yeah, really interested to hear. Firstly, whereabouts are you guys and girls from? And secondly, where have you moved in the past? Have you moved, a long way for work? Have you moved a long way for, just you fancy living somewhere else? Let me know. I do keep saying to Liz that I'd like to go to Australia for their summer and then come back here for our summer, but Liz doesn't like spiders, so I don't think that'll be happening. Any chance?
No.
Okay. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. With this training, I'm going to try and do more meaningful sessions and less different sessions. So last week, I did a lot of, I'm swimming, then I'm doing a bike session, then I'm running as well. And all that admin with getting showered, changed, dressed, ready for sessions, motivating to do sessions, I just flagged a bit towards the end. So I'm going to try and do bigger sessions, but on the road. So today I've done a swim and a bike. Tomorrow I'm going to do a bike and a swim and a run, and a bike, but like a proper run session and a proper bike session and so on. So stay tuned throughout this week. I will cover the sessions in more detail, but that is the plan for this week, to try and train like a pro. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button down below, and I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM. Hope you're all having a good Christmas break if you're off work. If you're working throughout this time, then well done to you, hats off. And hopefully we're going to have some sort of New Year celebrations on our own, in our own houses. We've got a New Year celebration plan, haven't we?
Yeah.
More about that in a future video.